Hi, Raccoon. You doing okay? That wind didn't. That wind. Look at him. Oh, that Raccoon, he gonna push the top off. See if I can walk over there. Sometimes they run off. They run off while I go. That might be the same one that ran off while I go. What you up to? That wind and rain, it didn't bother you? He was hiding. That Raccoon, he didn't get wet. He was hiding. Did you get wet while ago? Kind of cool out here on me, Raccoon. Kind of cool, Raccoon. Kind of cool. Look at, see right here, look at that chair. See, that's my chair I sit in. Look at that limb laying right there. If I'd have been right over there, that limb would hit me behind the head. I'll walk on there. Here come Raccoon. I'm gonna come over there and take top off for you. I'm gonna come take top off. I take top. Take. If I do it, you ain't gotta do it. If I do it, yeah, he looks like Shorty. Them little short fuzzy legs. Hear that dog over there. Might not. That dog sounds like it's 2 or 3 houses down. I think it's probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock right now, and I did not look at the clock. I'm gonna walk a little bit closer. I'm gonna take the top off for you. You see that limb right there? That's my chair right there. I'll sit in sometime. My limb laying on top of the chair right there. If I'd have been right there, that limb would have hit me behind the head. I'm going to move. I'm going to take the top off for you right here. Yeah, I'll take the top off for you. Take the top off for you. That's what I did for you. I did that for you, Raccoon. You look like Shorty with them short legs. Looks like Humpty Dumpty right there. Looks like Yellow Jacket. That right there, Raccoon, is messmaker. Yeah, I've got where I can't recognize people. My neighbor moved in a house. They bought a house across the road there a couple years ago, and I've got where I cannot recognize them. If they are not standing in their yard, I don't know who they are. And they look like strangers. Everybody looks like strangers to me. I just got where I cannot recognize people or raccoons and things. There's only a few people that I can recognize, and that's the people that I've known for 100 years. Well, not quite 100 years, but I don't know why. I don't know why I can't recognize people or raccoons either. I can't recognize them. I've got a doctor's appointment. I think next week or the week after there. I got to go see a doctor about a couple things, and it's not about my hip or my leg or my back, about the pain. Like I said, when they did the surgery, they did 100% positive on my back and my legs and my foot and all, where I don't feel pain. So it's not the pain. I mean, my legs, my back and my hip, my legs and my foot, they all tingle. You know how you get that tingle feeling? They do that, but there's no pain. Messmaker, why you up here up here on the table, on the breakfast table right there, making a mess up here? I thought you always got down on the ground. Don't growl at me. The raccoon growling at me. He didn't want that light in his eyes. He didn't want that raccoon dry. Now I'm talking about it flooded a while ago. I'm talking about it rained probably about 20 minutes. It rained. It poured down heavy rain. And that raccoon dry as a bone. What kind of bone you talking about? Dinosaur bone or a chicken bone? He loves chicken bones. I bought some more hot dogs today. Oh, then that other pack of hot dogs I bought was chicken, pure chicken. The raccoon did not eat them up, but I eat them up. I like hot dogs. They're different ways. I like them. Put mayonnaise and mustard on it. I always put mayonnaise on the bottom, mustard on the top. I don't use ketchup. And then I like hot dogs with chili on them. I like hot dogs with onions, hot dogs with coleslaw. Ooh, that's what I need to buy is coleslaw. I bought some potato salad the other day. Tomorrow I got to boil some eggs and make some hard boiled eggs tomorrow. They'd be good for a snack every once in a while. Yeah, it rained so hard there. My front porch was soaked. You know, I got a big old front porch, a big one. And then it blew on my carport there. It blew rain all the way across the carport. It flooded, I'm talking about it. Just rained hard while ago, not long ago. You can see the wind still blowing. That wind must have been blowing 100 miles an hour a while ago. My foot hurts. I can't hardly squat down. Got where it's hard to squat. That raccoon does squats all the time. Look at this here. One of them 1,000,000-leg centipede, 100-leg centipede, whatever they called. And there's that slug. He got stripes on him, the racing stripes. I think that's what you call them, a slug. Raccoon, I'm looking off in space. A lot of times when I record, I watch the raccoon, but I don't watch the camera, so I don't know where I'm pointing the camera at. I'm not a very good photographer or whatever you call them. Video recorder or whatever you call them. I get lost in my thoughts. That raccoon talking about you can't think. You can't think about nothing. Yeah, Joe, I understand what you say. I know how to take care of things. That's why they call me Hell Coat. That's why they call me. Like I said in that other video about everybody be nice. I'm not nice sometimes. Sometimes I say what's on my mind. Sometimes I should not. But to make people understand, you have to say what's on your mind. You have to say the truth. I cannot lie because I cannot remember. I cannot remember a lie. It's hard to remember the truth. That raccoon can't remember the truth. I'll put some more of these pecans over here for you right here. And I know the marshmallows, I need to take the marshmallows, throw these in the trash on the raccoon and put some more fresh marshmallows in here. I hate to pile them up like that right there because he just get a handful and just spread them all everywhere. You can see right there the limb. You can see that limb right there, and there's a limb right over there that fell out of the tree. I tell you what, dude, I went around there a while ago. I had a after it rained real hard, the wind blew. I went and looking at my trees and my fruit trees, and I got a Japanese plum, a lum tree, Japanese lum, a plum tree, and boy, them things are delicious. Oh, they are sweet, but they so heavy, it look like they're about to break the limbs. There, they got them. The limbs is touching the ground there, but I stood around there, eat about 15 of them lum quarts. I think that's how you pronounce it, lum quarts. Like a kumquat, but it's a lum quart. Japanese. And that thing is, boy, it is good. I planted it about 4 or 5 years ago. It's big too, it's real big. I got to cut some limbs out of it because they just, limbs have got so many, so much fruit on them, the limbs are touching the ground. I got out there earlier there before it rained and all. I got out there and I had those dollar weeds growing and some couple other kind of weeds, and I don't just pull them up. I always just take my hand and dig down in the dirt. 6, 8 inches. I'll dig the dirt up there, and I don't pull them. I'll pull out the whole root. I'll follow the root till I find the end of the root. I pull the whole string up. Another good looking raccoon right there. Yeah, so it flooded a while ago and that raccoon dry. I don't know where he went. I don't know where the squirrels went. They had the trees laying over sideways. The wind was blowing so hard a while ago. I don't know where the squirrels was at, but if they was in the tree, they had them a good ride. Lockjaw, no squirrel girl came by there, and boy, they nice. They getting real close. I can feed both of them with my fingers. Well, they getting trusting more and more. And the raccoon, it take him a while to eat them pecans right there. Went to the store. They had bananas, 30 cents a pound. I bought 5 pounds of bananas. Yeah, 30 cents a pound. I thought that was a good deal. Now, Raccoon, you gonna get some water after all that rained? Girl, boy, it rained a while ago. It rained a while ago. He loves that water right there. That rainwater. He loves rainwater. His head's wet. That's probably where he's been walking through the bushes. Yeah, that wind blows like that. He can't hear what's going on, so everything the wind blows, he thinks it's somebody else, another raccoon or whatever. And there he goes, making a mess. That's Mr. Mess Maker. He ain't just a mess maker, he's Mr. Mess Maker. Well, he is Mr. Mess Maker. He want to get that straight right now. He ain't just a mess maker. He's a Mr. Mess Maker. Right there he is. A good looking raccoon right there. Smart raccoon. He's real smart too. Some people don't know if he's smart or not, but he's smart. That raccoon is funny. I like watching him. I like watching all the raccoons and the squirrels. Well, I ain't heard that dog over there. Yeah, it'll probably take me about a week, maybe 2 weeks to get that dog so he don't bark all the time. It's a slow process getting things done. Don't eat that food and just drop it out your mouth like that. And that's the way old Broke Jaw was. Broke Jaw, his jaw was, he got hit and it was broke. And when he eat, he'd drop food all out of his mouth like that. I don't know how his jaw got broke, but I got it healed back up there. I fed the raccoon about a year and his jaw got healed back up there and also he could eat, but he would still drop food out of his mouth. That was a good raccoon, old Broke Jaw. I don't know if he got in a fight and raccoon, you know, they bit each other and he broke his jaw biting, or dog broke his jaw or what, but I give him some good. The raccoon got them ears, got those ears like a radar. They put a new fiber optic. New company came into town, put a new fiber optic down, and I've had the same telephone and same internet and same television with AT&T, Bell South, and for forever and ever, 70 years now. And so I went to the office down. I went to the post office to return some letters. Return to send a scam letters. But anyway, their office, the new company is across from the post office. So I walked over there and I had questions about their internet service and all. And I was asking them, I said, well, what about TV? And the guy, he said, well, you can get some rabbit ears and stick up. And where I live at, rabbit ears, you can only pick up about 2 stations. Public station there, and maybe 1 station. And I was thinking, is that man a fool? Talking about putting rabbit ears up this day and age? You know, if I lived in a big city, you might could, but where I live at, the nearest television station is, 70 miles away, 60 miles away. And you have to turn it, if you have an antenna, you have to turn it back and forth. But I was thinking, is that man a fool? When I asked him there about their internet service and asked him about television. I didn't like that man I talked to there, but I got a woman there. Her name's Savannah. And she's the one I've been talking to on the phone. She's been trying to rush me up to get the service started and all. I told her I've been in pain and surgery, and I have other things I have to attend to before I can worry about the internet service. But I'm going to talk to her this coming week about having it hooked up. I have internet service now. I pay $75 a month for it. My computer runs 24 hours a day. My television's on 24 hours a day. I can have 4 televisions and 4 computers hooked up. $75 a month is what I have to pay. That's not real bad, I don't reckon. It used to be $40 a month. I signed up there. It was $35. They told me they was not going to raise the thing up about 2-3 years ago, and this went from $35, up to $75 now. People, they lie to you. They get you signed up, and next thing you know, they raise the price on you. You see how he's looking around. I didn't say. He's got those ears going back and forth, twisting around there. But when he stops and stares and his ear starts twisting, I don't say nothing there. I just stare at him there. But I guarantee you, they might be one person can remember when they had the telephone had a party line as the word of telephone. Them ears, watch his ears. As where if the telephone rang one time, it was for you or it was not for you. Then if the telephone rang two times, it was for you or was not for you. It depends on if you had the one ring or the two ring. The telephone, when it would do like this. If it rang, it would go ring, or that might be yours, or it would go ring ring, real fast. When it had one ring, it would just go ring one time. Ring, ring. But if it was ring, ring two times, but that was a party line, had two people there could use one line. We used to listen to the other people talking. Mom and Daddy get on to us. Don't be listening to them and people talking. That's private talk, private conversation. That's when we was young. Raccoon, my foot hurts. My foot's killing me, Raccoon. I gotta stand up for a second. He hears something. I gotta stand all the way up, Raccoon. My back and my leg hurts. Oh, I squat down like that, it starts to hurt. Pull this here concrete block a little bit closer over here so I can sit on this thing. I'm gonna sit on this block if you don't mind, Raccoon. It's probably soaking wet. Now my butt will be soaking wet now. Give my butt the itch where it wants to scratch. Yeah, but I bet you none of y'all have ever had the party line like that where if it rings one time it's for you, or if it rings two times it's for you. It depends on how it was set up. Nowadays they got party lines where you can watch each other on the telephone, computer. You can watch two or three people. Like my phone, I think my phone's got I can talk to four people at one time. I think that's what it's got on it. I think that's what it is. Four people I can talk to at one time, or I can watch them on the screen on the telephone. What you doing on this sawhorse over there messing around? He was looking to see what was going on. He was thinking about them things. He might want to saw something. He gonna go on that board now. That's where them squirrels go, up there on that board. Them squirrels get up on that board. That's why I put that board there so they could walk. See how he's walking on that board. That's why I put that board right there like that. Raccoons used to get up there and lay down on top of that board. That's why I put that board there to watch them walk up and down like that. They love that board. Now, if I pick all that stuff up, you made a mess down there, Raccoon. I thought even rat to start with. We got a friend. Don't bite me. I got my hand in there now. You see how he just looked at my hand. He didn't even bother to bite me. I trust him. Oh, that's an ugly pecan there. Look at that pecan. That thing is black. That's not the way they're supposed to look. They're supposed to look brown or gold color. That don't look too good to me. Probably why it's still in there. Yeah, they're still $10 a pound. It don't matter what they look like. I was at the store the other day there, and I was looking at the pecans. It was $16.95 a pound. $16.90. That's $17 plus tax a pound. 16.95 a pound for pecans. And that was a national brand there. That was I can't think of the name of the pecans now. But I think they said these pecans came from California, but they still ain't worth no $16, $17 a pound. I'll quit buying pecans before I pay that much for them. $10 a pound is enough. $10 plus tax. And I was in the store the other day buying pecans, and I talked to people in the grocery store, and I told them, "Why are you making a mess?" I told them that I feed the raccoons the pecans, and the one woman, she says, "What you do? Feed the raccoons pecans and get them fattened up, and then you eat them? You kill them?" I said, "No, no, no, no." And I said, "I just feed the raccoons." What you doing? I thought you had something on your mind. You was fixing to go somewhere and do something. Yeah, go there and dig a hole. I tell you what, my bone is so bony. I barely got a small T on the back of my butt. Raccoon right there, he got a double T, a capital double T on his butt. Capital. That raccoon got a capital double T on his butt. Trying to clean some of this mess up. Why is it right there? Yeah, I got a small T on my butt. I think he wants to come past me. He's inspecting my work, seeing what all I did, see if the wind bothered it. Look at him. Come here, if you gonna come on. I'll get out your way if you want to come this way. Boy, did you see that? He just jumped about, I'm gonna say 3 feet straight up in the air. Oh, I can't hardly stand up. What are you doing in that tree? Look at him climbing that tree. You want me to move? Come here. Here. He wants to go past me. Look at him. He's at tip top up there. The wind gonna blow his ass out. Come here, I'll get out your way. Come on. Here. You're gonna fall. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna fall up there. That raccoon's up there on them little tiny limbs, and them limbs are weak, they'll break. He climbed all the way to the tip. I'll tell you what, that wind's gonna blow him out of that tree. He's gonna fall. He's gonna fall out of that limb, out of that tree. He climbed all the way up that tree to the very tip top, and them limbs are rotten up there. They'll break off right now and easy. That's a formosa tree. Formosa. That's an invasive species, that tree right there. Yeah, that raccoon climbed to the tip top of that formosa tree, then he went over there and got in that laurel camphor tree. And that laurel camphor tree is an invasive species too. He'll climb back down. What he want to do, he want to come down. He want to go that way. He didn't want to come around me though to get over there. You see that formosa tree, it's starting to put leaves out on it. Oh, my arm hurts. That formosa tree is starting to put leaves out. You can see right there. That's some leaves starting to come out on that formosa tree, but that formosa tree will have a big old beautiful pink, gold, yellow, fluffy looking bloom flower on it. A beautiful flower. It's not an evergreen. In the wintertime it has no leaves on it. But it's an invasive species. You can't cut, you cut that tree down. Now see here, this is a, damn, I about fell. That's the root of that tree. I've cut that tree off about 15 times. I cut it off level with the ground, and it'll come right back. You have to dig that up. You have to dig the root up and burn the root or grind the root up before it won't grow anymore. But you just can't cut the thing off, because if you cut it off, it'll just grow back. But that's my chair, and this is the limb right here. See that limb? And that thing, if I'd have been right here, it would have hit me behind the head right there, because I've already, you can see it broke off right here. I've already threw some of it out of the way. Boy, look at this mess. Holy moly. Look at this mess. Whoa, right here. There was a piece right here. There's a piece fell right here, because I seen it. It fell up there and it rolled down here. Well, look at this mess. That looked like he made a mess right here now. I won't never get all that cleaned up. Yeah, I clean the big pieces up, but I won't never get the little tiny pieces. And there's a piece fell right here, and I never did see him pick it up. I think I stepped on it.